Right, I'm going to try the diet chicken and give it a lash this recipe. So I have a wok heat up there, a couple of sprays of the spray oil. So what I have here is I've got carrots. I usually allow about 1 per person. I've got some courgettes, some peppers, some garlic chopped up, and some onion. Now, I have cooked chicken already that I'm going to use up, so I'm going to wait to put that in later. So if you're cooking with raw chicken, put that in now, and I'm going to put it in with the carrots and the onions and let them kind of soften away there, and the garlic also. Let them soften away for a few minutes together. So as I say, if you're putting in chicken, put the chicken in first maybe, and then add that in, then and let that kind of cook away there for maybe 5 or 10 minutes or so. I'll just throw in this garlic. You need then your spray oil, your passata, your puree, Worcestershire sauce, Chinese spice pipe, your Diet Coke, and basmati rice. That basmati rice, that portion is about your quarter plate. It's your 60 grams uncooked. So I'll be obviously upping that now for more people because this is for the family. But that would be a portion for 1 person. Okay, so I'll just let them cook away for a few minutes and I shall be back to you in a while. And they've been cooking there for about 5 minutes. Some of the onions are a little bit darker maybe than they should, but that masks that, I suppose. That's 5 tablespoons there of the passata and a couple of tablespoons of the puree. 200 ml of chicken stock. I just use one of the Knorr stock pots, but I mean a couple of cubes, stock cubes, anything like that. That all in there together. Turn it on there. And a can of Diet Coke, 330 ml Diet Coke. Now I still don't have the chicken in there because my chicken is cooked. All I'm going to do is put that in for the last 5 minutes just to heat it through. And I have peppers and courgettes. I don't want to put it because I don't like them, they go too soft either. So a teaspoon. Now see me, I'm very rough and ready with my tablespoons and my teaspoons. That's a dessert spoon. It's not an exact science. That's your Chinese spice. So bring that kind of back up to the boil again and kind of let it simmer down. You want all that kind of syrup to kind of reduce down. So I might actually just throw in the peppers and the courgettes at this stage as well. Let them start softening. And you really just need then just to let that kind of reduce down to get syrupy, and as I say, I'll add in that chicken near the end and I'll have the rice going in a few minutes. That's bubbling away nicely there, so I'm going to leave that. As I say, I've everything there. After I stopped recording last time I realised I forgot the Worcestershire sauce, so that's gone in there then. And I'm just going to put on the basmati rice there. Say roughly a third of a cup per person would be your Unislim portion, and basmati like that, it just gives it takes a nice bit of water. It's great, really swells up, so it goes a long way. So I usually kind of just double over, keep an eye on it, taste it. It really only takes about 10 minutes. Taste it before you got served and see, do you like with a little bit bite, or do you like it a bit softer? If you feel it needs a bit more and soaked up water, just add a bit more water at the end and it just soaks it up there. So that's it really. I'm going to let that bubble away. As I'm going to keep taking more chicken meat off my chicken, and it's smelling good. Okay. So I think we're looking good. So this will be your plate. Don't forget your perfect plate, roughly the size hand. So kind of aiming to serve into that. Basmati rice, just about across the plate, or weigh it if you wish. I'd say if you're used to bigger portions of carbs, you do be used to them, once you kind of reduce down. So that should be plenty there with your quarter plate, a little bit more even if you want. You can have extra if you want, but just dump it if you have any extra rice. And this day now, it'd look nicer if if you chicken breast that was cooked whole rather than the bits off the chicken, but needs must, and work smart, not hard. And everything in this is free. So actually the only thing I did use off camera as well that I did think was a bit dry with just the spare, and I put a teaspoon of oil of virgin olive oil into it. So that really is your perfect plate. You've got your chicken, courgettes, everything in there's free, and you've got your half, and you've got your mixture there of your chicken. So Jack, my fussy teenager, is going to taste from me. Jack, aren't you? Here you go.